I'm live. Oh, I'm so live. I'm live. It's alive. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Geek and Son Live on all the different platforms of Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. And here comes Geek Wife. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Did you come to visit, or you knew I was doing live?
Thought I'd come to see what you're up to.
I'm doing a live. Hi, Keith. Hi, Sassamana, Mike Schmidt, everyone else. Why? How are you? Glad you're on here. It's really dusty in here. So maybe you can guess what I've been doing. Who wants to guess? Here's hint number one. Dun, 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 dun. Mike Schmidt, I don't know who you are. So I guess you're not coming to my live. I would, but you know. Deanya Hartman. Hello. Thank you, Spencer. It's coming along. What are we getting so blurry for? That was weird. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't so far, go into my YouTube channel, Geek and Son. Abby's on. Hi. Hello, Toomba Dog. Auburn Jones is on. You know who that is.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's Abby. That's my good friend, Abby. She could flip like this whole garage. Pretty cool. So, see, she says, hi. See? Don't forget to go to, see, puedo hablar español si quieres. I'm on 3 different platforms. I'm on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So good. And I'm all dusty. Just being in here, I'm dusty. So, what I've been doing? I've been sanding. You guys on the Instagram and the TikTok can't see the wife, but the YouTube people can. So there she is. Johanna. Sweet. See, we got everybody on here. Some people on Instagram, some people on TikTok. We got a lot of people watching. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. How's everything going up there in you-know-where land? People that know what I'm talking about. Hopefully it's good. In here, I've been sanding. So here's the car. Can you still see me? I don't want to get too close because I get really dusty. See, this here is a sanding block. There's a brand name. Oh, you can't even see the brand name. I was going to tease it. But you take it and you go, knit, 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 knit. So it's, kind of an X pattern, and that makes the whole thing flat. Now, I did go through, you can see, maybe you can see, Richfield, Utah, Donnie Quince. Guess what? I'm in Utah myself. Hawaii. Yeah. So, but welcome. Ace Butters, welcome too. I forget which one's Instagram and which one's TikTok. I think this one is TikTok. This one is Instagram. Yeah. And then, if you guys don't mind, go onto YouTube and subscribe to my channel, because that's where I make the millions of bucks. See how that's the problem now is dust. It is really dusty. I'm surprised you're even in here. It's just so dusty. I'm tracking it all over the house. Somebody else. Hi, Glenn Quagmire. Dig giggity. That's some Family Guy. Can you believe Glenn Quagmire's on here? So I'll demonstrate. I'm not really doing live, but you can see, and then this way, and then I kind of went through, but it is so smooth. I'm so dirty now. So what's going on in everyone's lives? Working on a 69 Charger, generallee. So if you can, buenas noches, todo bien ahí. Esta 69 Charger has been. Gracias, Alicia Conforti. And Liam Carey and Ace Butters and Mathis Lambert and whoever. Giggity. I like the Family Guy show. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Boy, lots of people joining on everywhere on the TikTok and the what do you call it? YouTube. Again, go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, Geek and Son. You can go to Instagram too. Instagram is where you get like the updated photos pretty quick. TikTok is where you get the real me, where I go on and say, you know what, this. Did we lose sound? Okay, good, because I was being swearing. Well, note esto, este tipo de Brazil, te digo, on Instagram, parabéns. Wow. So that looks like Portuguese, but it also, I can read it because it's a lot like Spanish and a lot like Italian. Porque puedo hablar español. Pontiac, Super Duty, White Dragon. Everybody's here to say hola and hi. It could be a show with all kinds of people because, you know, that's fun. So this here's a 69 Charger. If you look at some of the old videos on YouTube, you can see what a big pile of crap it was. Do you have any metal up here? I mean, I cut the entire back of it off. Everything. I cut this whole car to pieces. The light on? It is. Let me go. I meant to
Can I use your level?
use my what?
Level?
Yeah. Maybe you don't get all dirty feet. Go out. I meant to hold on. Here you go. Where's the broom? There's a broom, but where's the little red one? There it is. I don't know what I'm saying. 69 Charger. I'm gonna sweep some of this dust up because everybody's tracking it around the house. Oh, I meant to hang up this. I got a whole bunch of LED lights to hang on the ceiling. And I meant to have them up, but I got busy this weekend. But I did manage to sand the front of the car. I got the fenders and the hood done. Which you're like, oh, the fenders and the hood. But really, it was like, it took me probably, what, 3-4 hours? Y trabajo de charger, pinturo los colores naranja, oscuro y perro, negro. Yes, exactly. It will be. It will be orange with the 01 and the mean old flag. Where's my Johanna? Are you still on here? She knows I don't care. Hay muchas personas aquí. The only way that I'm a racist is if I'm a car racer. Get it? I'm a race car driver, so I'm racist. I don't know. No say. Although there are people in this world who will freak out. I'm cleaning. Hope you don't want to look at my butt. Sorry. They will freak out if you have that rebel flag on there. And to them, I say, come on, grow up. And I mean, really, this is how dusty it is. I'm just walking around in here, and I'm getting all dusty. But it's cool. So again, go to the YouTube channel. Check it out, Geek and Son. You want to see how it started? You can see me riding motorcycles, building cars, fixing motorcycles. It's so dusty. It really sands pretty easily, though. I don't know if you've ever done regular filler. Like, this is the stuff I sprayed on it. See how it says oops? It's probably backwards, but it says oops. Because why? I left it in the gun, the paint gun, and it hardened. I did get some more, and I would have sprayed it this weekend, but just did not have the time. But sanding it off is pretty easy. Easy is the strong word. Easier than regular filler. It sands easier. I don't know if you've ever sanded before, but it's just a lot of work. A lot of work, and it's messy. My whole house, I keep tracking the dust in. Yes, I love the Charger. Strong Charger. What a day. But, I mean, really, I'm going to have to go through here, clean all my drawers, even if they're just popped open, they're going to have dust all over them, my tools. But I can't sand outside because what is it, like 20 degrees outside, maybe 30, especially at night. Hi, 473 and Cool Stradenis and Easy Waziki 7 and Declan. Declan, you're on here? Sweet. Minko, who else is on the good old YouTube? I'm streaming on 3 things at once: YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And again, Instagram, you'll get the pictures earlier than everyone else. TikTok, you'll get the more real me, where I go on and talk about whatever's going on that day, whether it's my job or here or whatever. The other day I was sitting at Lowe's parking lot waiting for a minute before I could go somewhere. I just got on the TikTok, started talking, TikToking. So, hi, Gon Carlos. Hi, Scott Catrone. Kentucky. That's where I got my engine. It's Kentucky. I'm in Utah, but don't tell anyone. I actually flew out to Kentucky and then picked up my engine. It's a 440 with 540 horse, and then drove it home in a truck I rented. In fact, there's a video of it on Geek and Son on YouTube where you are. So check it out. Maybe you'll see some stuff in Kentucky. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you joining us. If you can, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. I'd really like to boost that up a little bit. So I'm just sweeping up some of this dust from sanding this charger. And this is the sprayable filler. Well, I don't have any handy, but it's normally filler is you put it on a board like this thing. This even has paper on it. But you put it on a board and then you kind of skim it off and then kind of slice it on. The kind I have now, though, you put it in a paint gun and spray it on. And so it's going to make the surface like glass. It's going to be so smooth. It's going to be wonderful. What's his name say it? It's going to be fantastic. I don't know. I don't do his voice. But, yeah. Whatever's in this tote is going to have dust all in it, too. But you guys have any questions, let me know. We're on 3 of these things at the same time. Thanks. I appreciate it, Scott. It's coming along, man. I've been doing it for 6 years. So from the beginning, it was a big pile of junk. And now it's awesome. I got to say, I love this car. And the generallee. And I'm not, what do you call it? Just be honest. I'm not like a racist dude that hates everyone. I just like the car from the TV show. But to each his own. Just be nice is what I say. Because I get dust everywhere. I probably should have cleaned this earlier, but I didn't. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of new stuff happening at work. So, and it's the winter, so yeah, sweet. It is a, what'd you say? Como un motor redentor recepción. Oh, what? Hey, tipo de motor, un 44, how do you say that? 4040, yeah, 440. Thinking about a gear vendor's unit. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It does have a 727. It's a manual valve body. It's an automatic, but it's ching, ching, ching. You used to have a General, Scott? Sweet. I can't wait. And where I am, I'm telling you, the flag is going to really make some people pissed off. But, yeah, what are you going to do? I can't please everyone, and I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to go out of my way to piss them off, but I'm also not going to bend under the pressure. It's hard to explain, but even just recently, people in my own family even are like, oh, you can't do that. And I'm like, you know what? If you work on a car for 6 years and then it doesn't become cool, generally, fuerte motor. Yes, big, muy gigante motor. it doesn't become politically correct to do what I'm doing after 6 years. Now, okay, hi Peyton Rose, glad you're here. If it isn't politically correct to have anymore after 6 years, I could paint it black. It would look pretty good black. But when I was a kid, I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again. When I was a kid, the TV show was on. I want to watch Roscoe chase the boys, the Duke boys, and the general, and they jump over a river, and it's just silly. Watch the TV show. You can find it online. It's a fun family show. They liked everyone, well, except for Roscoe and Boss. But it wasn't like today. It's like racism was gone, and now all these people are so sensitive they don't want to talk about it. Blah blah blah. Everything's racist. Like you would not believe some of the people I talk to every single day, and they're like, "Oh, that's racist." Like whatever you say, it's like, "Oh, what's that?" Shut up. Come on, really? Have a brain. Now you would know. If I were really like a racist, I'd be like, "Those whatevers or such blankety blanks." Exactly, Scott. It's just overdone. Even the liberals like Bill Maher, I mean, his show was politically incorrect. Man, I sound like I'm defending racism. Just be nice. Can we just be nice to each other? Yes, Coolster Dennis. It is my car. Make whatever I want. I talked to somebody today. They're like, are you gonna take it out when you're done? Yeah. Duh. I mean, not that they were rude, but I was thinking in my head, I built this thing for 6 years. What am I going to leave it in the garage? I mean, I could. It's like having a big pile of, don't say that out loud, but it's like having a big pile of money. This thing is, I could sell it on eBay tomorrow. The way it sits for probably 40 grand. Once the engine's in there, I'm thinking 100 grand. Because I mean, I am doing a really good job on this thing. Not that I'm that great, but I'm just being very meticulous on everything. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the other. I'm going to make it awesome. And if people don't like it, they can poo them. Hi, M.Y. You're back. Good. How's everything? Had this weekend off. Now you got to go back. Yuck. But you're probably getting new schedule. That'll be good. The guy who took over for me where you are will have his own class. They won't be like I didn't say it. I said class. His own people. Bien, los dukesofhazzard, cuenta scooter, miro. You both looked at. Yes, exactly. Hi, Chase Tram. Hi, Sebi. Hi, Heinous Horizon. Check out the YouTube channel if you're not on it. Geek and Son. Check out Instagram, Geek and Son. Check out TikTok, Geek and Son. Then you can sign up and watch me do sweeping, which is, never happens. Okay? Well, it does. So, anyway, love this car. Love the dukesofhazzard TV show. John Schneider, Tom Wopat, even the fake Duke boys, what's his name? Coy Advance. That was pretty good. I've got way back here, the front panel that goes underneath the grill, which I haven't even sanded yet, which I was going to do. I turn my Coke machine light on. We got to have that. I was going to sand that, which I still will, and it's in that black, I forget what it's called, stuff that it gets shipped on. It's not really a primer. I don't know what it's called. I forgot, but if anybody knows, tell me. I forget. But I like to sand it down to bare metal and then put epoxy primer over that. And then look how clean this toolbox. Sound the floor, Daniel Son. It's really dusty in here. Maybe I should be wearing a mask almost. So I like to sand it down to bare metal, and then let's just go get some hair and blow this out. It'll be way easier. If it wasn't the middle of winter, I would totally just blow all this dust everywhere. Hi, Gonzalo. Hi, Taylor. Good. Oh, back. Bye. Da, 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 da. Coke signs do. Do you like Coke? Yeah. Y nuevo luz rojo y luz blanco charger. Yes. Good. All right. Bye, MY, if you are still there. What? I got the Coke. If you could see down there, Scott. Hi, Scott. Cockwell and Ramsey Beardless. Check out the YouTube channel, Geek and Son. Check out the TikTok and check out the Instagram. I keep saying that, but I want y'all guys to check out all the platforms so you get, the whole picture. If anybody's on there and has any questions, let me know. I'll come back and add and answer. Hugo, cattle, something or others. Sweet. Yes. Alicia, bien. It's going to have a really cool engine in it. 540 horse. It will be fast. Faster than my Nova. My Nova's got a 383 stroker with a 400 horse, which ain't bad, especially when the car probably came with, 150 horse from the factory because of all the gas crunch stuff that was going on at the time. When I built that, 400 was pretty good, but now with those new Chargers coming out with like 700-800 horse, even 540 seems kind of slow, which is ridiculous. Stuffing that clothes on the way. It's so dusty. Ugh. It's a good thing I was wearing a mask when I was sanding, because otherwise I would be right now just coughing a lung up. Hi, Colton, number 65. Welcome. Welcome. Meses días de generallee, semanas de generallee bien. Yes. Años. Trabajando por años en este carro. I've been working for years on this car. 6. Isn't it weird that sometimes I can speak Spanish like it's just normal, and then other times I'm like, what's that word? I'm getting old. Don't get old. Tengo que practicar mi español. I said I have to practice my Spanish. So I'm taking this time to clean up the dust while I can still talk to you or y'all. So that gives me something to do. But yeah, what'd you say, Scott? Do you remember the town you bought your engine in? I have a few friends in here. It was near Louisville. Guy's name was Kevin. He's on the video. I want to go look at him. I forgot his last name. Or maybe it was right outside of Louisville. But it was a little over a year ago. It was not last summer, but the summer before. And I actually hadn't touched the engine for about a year. So last week, I spun it over. Chelsea, Colton number 65. Why are you saying Chelsea? What does that mean? Are you saying hi to somebody? Steelers Frank, hello on the old TikTok. But he had a 68 Charger, a green one, and he was going to put some just fancy pants engine in his. So the 540 to him, the 440 with the 540 horse seemed dumb to him. And I thought about more than once putting a, like a Hellcat in this, giving it 700 horse, putting the contemporary suspension on it. So it was more of a resto mod. So it looked like an old car on the outside, but looked really cool, but handled like a new car. But then I'm like, I want it to feel like an old car. And maybe later. There's a guy on here. Check his channel out. It's Clark's Place. If you go to my YouTube channel, hi, Mark01, whoever that is. Mark Aviano. Oh, Mark Aviano. Is that Italian? Sweet. Go to his channel, Clark's Place. Well, go to my YouTube channel, and you go over on the tabs, and his is in there, Clark's Place. He's building a Charger. His dad's building is it a Cuda or a Challenger? I don't remember, but it's cool. He's actually talked to me a couple of times, and he's building his charger, but he's really good at it, where I'm just a novice. I just do it for fun. Same thing with the whole car thing. I'm just doing this for fun. So if it makes everybody mad with the flag, I'm just like, too bad. Yeah, me too. I like the old school. But like, the guy Clark's place is putting the 4-link suspension on the back of his. It's an extra, minimum $1,500, maybe. Oh, sweet. That's cool, Scott. Yeah, go in there and look around. There's some really good ones in there that I like. Some VW guys and my wife's channel's in there. My friend Les's channel in there. He does a lot of woodworking. So any of those I would subscribe to. Junker Up. He's the guy. He knows chargers, man. He's probably got minimum of 10 chargers. And he's also got a Christine. And man, if you look at one of my videos is on a Christine. It's in my town. And they won't even call me back. And it's been there now 11 years. Hi, Superintendent Martin and Massimo De Ciccio. Buongiorno. Buonasera. How do you say that? Anyway, check those out. I'd love to buy Christine. My wife would probably freak out though if I had a third car I'm building. Once this is done, if that car is still there where I know where it is, I'm going to just really put some attention on it and see if I can get it. Because I have storage where I can put this one with my Nova during the winter. Yes, Birdsong is very good. He is. I wish I was that good at stuff. In fact, I learned a lot of stuff from watching his stuff where he's cutting these cars apart when he did General Mayhem or just any of his chargers he's done. And it's funny, before, what's their name? Roadkill ever took an engine out of a motorhome. I actually did that before them, which is silly. But I went and I bought a motorhome, and because I was like, well, maybe I could just find an engine in a motorhome. They're for 440s and blah, blah, blah. And I found one online for really cheap. And bien, Alicia, buenos días, hermanos, meses de generallee. Yes, exactly. What was I saying? Oh, I bought this motorhome and I paid the woman in cash and I drove it off and then it died like a block away. And I'm like, no, I want my money back. I don't know what I was thinking. Because nobody will take, like no junkyard or scrapyard will take anything from, yes, love is between 6 and 9. No one will take any, what am I saying? They won't take a motorhome because it's made out of wood usually. So they're like, no, we don't want it. So luckily I didn't end up doing that, but I was without. I have the original 383 that came with it, numbers matching. So if I ever do sell this car, it will come with the original engine, and it's an SE, special edition or whatever. And you could paint it fairly easily back to stock if that's what you're into. But if it would have been an RT, I probably wouldn't have made it a generallee. But it'll be bigger and better than a generallee, or better than a 440 anyway when I'm done. But an RT, you probably should restore it back to stock, like stock. What else? So I'm just cleaning up some dust. So I quit tracking it through the house. And I'm going to continue to sand this down to 220, and then I got to do the whole thing again at 320, and then the whole thing again. Wait, did I say that right? 120, then 220, then 320. Hi, Gavin Bjork. I'm not going with the same interior. I'm going to do black, which people are like, no. But I'm like, yeah, I want black. They've already all got it all, too. Could I change my mind before I get there? Yeah. But probably not. I'm going to, like the dash I have is kind of, it's kind of worn out. I'm either going to have that professionally done or I'm going to probably do it myself. Because I really think the paint I'm going to use, I'm going to want to use on a couple of things, like the visors I have are blue, I think, and other couple of things of interior parts. Exactly, it's my car. And there are a lot of generals out there with black. But I'm going to paint probably the door panels. I need to paint them in my Nova too, and not just with like a rattle can, but get some stuff that's made to paint interior. And all the other stuff I have, like the seats and the carpet, Like I have brand new foam for the seats and brand new seat covers from I forget who they are. Really fancy pants, whoever. Yes, go Charger. Exactly. See, almost Charger. I love Chargers. I like the Charger. Here's what's funny. My whole life as a kid, I thought my favorite car was a 66 Chevelle. But then, if you look at a 66 Chevelle, it looks like it's 69 Charger. Hi, shit, 77. So, what I didn't realize is as a kid, I liked the General so much, and then growing up, thought, oh, I need a 66 Chevelle, which I still like 66 Chevelles, but I realized the shape is the same. Spray, dye, duplicolor. Yes, exactly. But I'm gonna do it in a paint gun because I did my Novas with the spray can. First, you scuff it up, and then you spray some adhesive stuff. And hold on. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what kind of sandpaper that is. You scuff it up, and then painted the black over it, and it worked, and it looked pretty good until I drove it around for a couple years. Now it's all kind of faded or just doesn't look right. But if I painted it with a spray gun, still prepared it the right way, but then did it with a spray gun, it would look better than just like a rattle can. Because my Nova's interior was kind of, sorry for turning my back to you. My Nova's interior was kind of an off-white. And so, hi, Danae Stelso, how are you? Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you can. But now it's all black, like completely black. But I got brand new seat covers. I do have the grill. In fact, I'm going to paint that too. It's got one chip out of it that I'm going to try and repair with some epoxy probably. Naranja, sí, oscuro. The color will be, I'm thinking the color will be Corvette Flame Red. But whatever that ends up being, I want it to be kind of a reddish orange. Like this hat I have on is a little too bright. I mean, I got this hat in the mail today. So I put it on. My other one is dirty. And in fact, this doesn't say generallee on it, does it? All right, well, I don't care. But Brad, be rad. How's it going, dude? Welcome. So the color will probably be Corvette. Yes, Corvette Flame Red, which is an orangey red, I think. I'll have to wait till I see it in person. My wife is really good at picking colors, and way better than me because I'm kind of colorblind, honestly. And so I would pick it probably wrong. I'm looking on my bench, like, what's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, tack cloth. See this orange? Let's see, how does it look different? That's actually pretty close to the hat. I have not met any of the cast, although John Snyder is subscribed to the YouTube channel. And I'm thinking, when he subscribed, is it really him? And it was. So that was cool. And I mean, I've talked to him online, but I don't know him. I don't know if I'm like a super fan like that, but I would go to a Duke's Fest or something and hang out. But in my past, I've been an actor. So I've kind of just seen over my life that people are just people, and it's cool. They were on the show and everything, but yeah, they're just people. So I wouldn't like go out of my way to get signed. Although, having said that, I do have some 01 magnets that are signed by James Best and Sonny Schroyer and Flash, which is pretty cool. Because dogs can sign, I think. Hold on a sec. I got to move this car over a little bit. Here's the cool thing. Watch me do this to the car. So I've got it on. Oh man, I'm so dusty. See, just being in here, not even working on the car, I'm getting covered in this dust. But anyway, I've got the car on rollers. So even in this little space, I can move it around, which is super handy. In fact, I made a video on these rollers because every time I would move the car outside, it would fall off the rollers. Sí, claro. Generallee. Hi, Chill77. Hi, Jory. Jory and Paisley. How's the school? How's the big building? Jory. When you weren't there because of the old virus, it was sad. Boss Wrench, hello. Don't forget to subscribe to the old YouTube channel, Geek and Son. Right now I'm streaming on Geek and Son on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So, but go to the YouTube channel if you want to see the videos. And Instagram basically is where I go and put the newest pictures. Oh, yes. That's cool, Scott. I'm glad you saw that. Instagram is the newest pictures. TikTok is just me talking, usually. And then YouTube is all the videos. When the car fell off, I was working on, it's ridiculous. I was working on a mountain bike, changing the shocks on the other side. And just all of a sudden, I had pumped up the tires because I was like, oh, I'll pump up the tires. Because I wasn't really working on the car, honestly, because I was stuck. It was those corner pieces on the back of under the bumper that I just had. It took me years to get that straight. Which, in fact, I think I looked at it when and saw what Chris Birdsong did. Jumped her up. Anyway, I mean, barely missed it. I barely moved my old truck back. And I mean, it barely missed the side of the garage. I think actually it did when I was doing the bodywork back there. You could see that, I mean, just a micro dent, but I straightened that all out. See. Alicia, you, ¿puedes hablar inglés o solamente el español? Porque yo siento que estoy hablando solamente en inglés. No es justo para ti. I just said I don't think it's fair if I'm only speaking English. If you want to hear Spanish, quizás, how do you say turn on? Los subtitles, subtitles. I'm going to go over here and sweep because this dust is getting everywhere. Actually, one of the reasons I put this tarp up, which has been up for years now, is to keep the dust out of the main part of the garage. Oh, what a mess. But it actually cleans up pretty easily. One thing I've noticed on these dollies, these wheel covers get stuck under them, and then I can't move the car at all, and then it rips them to shreds. Trying to move the car anywhere. It's kind of annoying. It's actually good I'm going live right now, because it gives me a reason to be in here to clean this dust up. Oh, but I can already actually feel it in my lungs, just being in here. So anyway, Hernan, how do you say that? Arrasierra. Doesn't look like we got anybody on TikTok. Got tons of likes, but nobody on there. Go to TikTok. No, don't go to TikTok. It sucks. It's bad. So anyway, I'm just cleaning and talking about the car. Sure, next weekend I'll do some more sanding and more sanding. That's like I didn't do a video. I mean, I did a video, but I didn't edit it because who cares? Want to watch me sand? Cámara de charger too. What does that mean? No entiendo. Cámara? What's cámara? I don't know what that means. Diego Galvane, hola. Tenemos muchas personas que pueden español, que hablan español. Keeping the original doors just in case, or I do have them. But I think I'm going to paint them and then keep one, put it on the wall and sell the other ones. I've got 4 spare doors. So 2 drivers and 2 passengers. the ones that are on now are AMD. In fact, all of it's AMD except one place where I screwed it up and had to get a little patch. Don't watch that video. You'll lose all confidence in me because I made a mess. I was trying to make the door gap perfect. That's where it all started. And I screwed up. I screwed up the whole side. When do I anticipate you'll paint the exterior? Probably in the spring, more likely the summer. So June 2022. Depends on if I'm there. I think I will be because right now I'm doing the Sprayable Filler. And I'm going to do one more coat of that, but I got to sand 3 times in between. So I'm going to sand this all down for 120, 220, and then 320, then spray it again, and then sand it again, and then do the primer, and then sand that 3 different times, and maybe do another coat of that, and then the paint, and then the clear. So it sounds like not a lot, especially when I've been doing it for 6 years. To be to this point is a miracle for me. I mean, this car is awesome. This is in such good shape. I mean, can you see? It's a great car. I replaced the trunk floor, the trunk extensions, basically the entire back of the car, the leaf springs. I changed it over to disc brakes on the front, and not like fancy racing brakes or anything, but hi, Victor, Hugo, and Logan. And Rook Fu. I didn't change it over to anything fancy, just the stock brakes that would have been on a 69. Because since it's an SE, it would have probably come with, or it could have come with disc brakes on the front. So that's what it has. And there's a short video on that. When I started making this channel, even for Geek and Son on YouTube, it was really just a document for me. Like, here's what I did today. Here's what I did then. I mean, in fact, I was going through my old videos on my old phone, and the quality is just crap. It's all shaky and it's not funny. Like, I try to be kind of silly on here, just let my personality kind of unfilter usually. And but now the videos are fun. I've got the cool intro and that my son made, and it's cool. It's very cool. We got a lot of people on the YouTube. If you haven't gone to the YouTube channel to subscribe, please do. Geek and Son. Check it out. You can see the whole build up to now from 6 years ago. I've only had the YouTube channel for, I think, 2 years, but I've added some more stuff. I haven't picked the color, but I think it will be Corvette Flame Red, which is like a reddish orange. Kind of a Coke red. You can see I got a ton of Coke stuff on the wall. You see that? But not quite that red. Like, where's Coke? I don't have anything with me, but not that red. But not this orange either, like the hat. It's kind of in between. Wish I had a sample. Well, I do. But that's what I want. And I'll have my wife pick the color because I'm just not good at it. What's funny is I'm not, sorry. I'm not a painter. I'm not even I'm a car guy. Los colores de Charger, sí. Naranja. Well, it'll be technicamente rojo. Hugger orange. Now, what does hugger orange look like that? Is it, I guess it's hard to say. Is it like this hat? I have another hat that's a little different, and then I got another hat that's it looks almost yellow. But again, I'm partially colorblind, so I won't be good to pick. Well, then again, I got to pick what I like, but kind of a reddish orange. Wish I could show you guys an example. Like, I've got this decal. It's so faded, it almost looks orange, but I don't want it to be pink. So it's not this red. It's not the Coke red. It's not, I don't even know. See, my eyes, I can't tell if this is yellow or green. I think it's green. I'm admitting my disability. I should get a good parking spot, don't you think? Anyway. I mean, I've told my wife, what do you like this? And I'm totally the wrong color when I say it. She laughs at me. It kind of teases me, honestly. She's just cruel like that. What am I going to do? No, she's awesome. I'm kidding. I'm cleaning. I've turned into my son. I like to clean everything. Glass cleaner. I had another one. Somewhere I do. I want to clean the screen. Maybe I threw it away. But Hugger Orange. Hi, Spike Boy and Lindsay Angeluccio. Ma Debbie. Hello. Welcome. I'm going to clean the screen. Hopefully it doesn't screw with you guys. Ooh, do you have any pictures, Scott? That might be cool. Send me some pictures. Either on Instagram or wherever. That'd be cool. Or if you have an Instagram, or you can just send me a link. That'd be cool. Cleaning the monitor here. Sorry. This whole machine is just dusty, dusty, dusty. I'm going to clean the camera. So here we go. Wow. I don't know if it looked dusty before, but it probably won't now. So the Crazy American 69. Hello. Spike Boy. Hello. Did I already say that? Cool. What time are we at now? Almost 7 o'clock. We're still good. I don't want to stay out here too long. Sí. ¿Tienes preguntas, Alicia? Or alguien en español? I said, does anybody have any questions in Spanish? Because I do speak Spanish. Si quieres enseñar or aprender. I got a lot of these gloves. These are good, man. Instagram, just Geek and Son. Same as everything. Geek and Son on YouTube, and Instagram and TikTok. These towels are wonderful for cleaning it. And you got to clean and clean and clean and clean and clean so much when you're doing this thing. Just to keep the crud off of, like, in the paint kind of stuff. Probably did too much there. I'm gonna clean the keyboard. Instagram day generally. Sorry if this kills everybody. Knocks them offline. Oh, I think I just killed the live stream. Sorry, guys. Should probably do this one on. There it is. I can turn it off. How about that? There we go. The keyboard's just full of dust. I'm cleaning it. Hi, ZDIH, whatever. Empezar de. What do you mean, empezar? Empezar qué? I don't understand. Begin. ¿Es un empezar begin? Solamente yo he vivido en Morelia, Michoacán, por un rato hace 25 años en el pasado. So it's been a long time. I mean, I haven't lived in Mexico for 25 years or more. Pues, I still can speak Spanish, but it's been 25 years since I lived there, and I only lived there for 2 months. But, man, I tell you what, if you ever want to learn a foreign language, go live there. Even for like 2 months. You'll learn. You'll learn or you'll die. Or starve. Whoopsie, I think I just killed it. Oh, there it is. Will I never learn? I lived with a family that specifically did not speak English. And it was funny. I was already not a kid. And I would read to the dad the newspaper at the time, because probably never heard of a newspaper, some of you, but they used to print out these things on paper and send them to everybody's house. Somebody would bring it to your house. In fact, I did that. But yeah. Yeah, I've gone back and forth on the reverse lights. Hi, Rodolfo, and Alf, and Rick Fu. The hood signals, yes, for sure. The reverse lights, probably, because I've left the holes. I don't have the lights yet. Sorry, Instagram and TikTok, you're going down for a minute. No. I left the holes in the back of the car for the reverse lights, so I probably will put them. I think the hood ones would probably look pretty cool. I must have seen them in person, but I don't know. So, yes and yes. Probably double yes. Because I want to have both. And you look at the General on the show or even the movie or whatever, and there's so many variations, like tons and tons of different variations, where one car will have the reverse lights, one won't. A lot of the TV show, the taillights were off. They were turned off. You love the reverse lights? Cool. You know what would be, I think, it would be really cool? Get the reverse lights and then put like LEDs. Maybe. I don't know. It's like I'm on the fence a lot where I'm like, do I want it too updated? I want it cool, but how updated do I want it? So, but the reverse lights I would do. And I'm going to do of course, what do you call it? The push bar, but I'm going to do the big push bar. Some people like the little one. I like the big one. The grill we were talking about earlier. And hello, Jerome Bobo. They're both ways. Exactly. And you can see on the show, some of them you can tell were a 68 or a 69 by the steering wheel. And some of them or the gauge cluster. Oh, hold on. Didn't mean to do that. I hit pause on the old Instagram. Yeah, they had all of them. I don't know if they ever did any 70s. They definitely did 68s and 69s where you can tell they cut out the lights on them. You don't like LED? Yeah. Not for this car. I mean, even my Nova doesn't have LED headlights, but I mean, almost never take it out at night. So it's not like I really need them. Whew. Suppose I could clean the toolboxes. Wouldn't that be fun? Ew. Big is better. Yes, the push bar. I like it too. I had another glass cleaner. And my space here is pretty organized, but still, I'm like, where did that go? Where's that? Like, what's this? Oh, that's the spray gun. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. Dash pad, I've got one, but I think, is it black? I don't even know. I might actually buy a new one. I think it might have a crack in it. And when I got it, I felt like I was lucky to find one. But I think now they have new ones. But I mean, they nickel and dime me to death. I wouldn't. I mean, you could almost probably build this car from scratch. Probably could, actually. All the stuff AMD has, if it weren't on hold because of all this other crap. But you could build this car with a VIN number. Just have it. Build one with. You can get the frame. You can get pretty much all the body. I was watching. Oh, another cool channel. I forgot to mention. Not that he's paying me any money or anything, but there's a guy that's building a 68. Is it a 68? Yeah, his is a 68. And he ends up living right down the street from me. It was weird. So he's replaced all kinds of stuff that I wouldn't have even gotten into. I would have been scared to buy the car had it been that bad. But he's cut it out and then bought it from AMD. I don't know if they sponsored him or what, but he is another one that is really good at the metalwork, where I'm just an amateur. I can figure it out, kind of a thing. But he doesn't want another generallee, and I don't either, honestly, especially since he lives right around the corner. How many generallees do we need in my neighborhood? There's another guy that lives probably, 5 miles from me that has one, but he doesn't drive it. It's been stuck in his garage, 15, 20 years. Now, someday he might pull it out and do something, but it's pretty beat up. It's just a 318, and it's not a hot rod by any means. And I mean, I've only seen it in person once, and the interior, if I remember right, is kind of beat up, and he doesn't care. He doesn't have time to mess with it. I actually knew him in high school, and I found out he had a generallee, and I went to his house, which is, I know, kind of weird, but I don't care. I'm like that. Big fan of Russ Bucket Restos. Yes, that's the one. Russ Bucket. I forgot to mention. He's really good at the metalwork. And again, he's just a regular guy building his cars. But he's got. Good evening, Joe McBride. Wait, do I know you, Joe? He's really good at metalwork, and I think if I remember looking, I don't watch his channel that often, but it's pretty cool. He's got a Camaro, and he was working on a GTO. I don't know what else. So he's done multiple cars. The only real body work I've done, well, a little bit on the Nova, but I'm going to paint the Nova next, actually. But this is it. I mean, trial and error, 6 years of figuring it out is how I built this car. And honestly, for a while, I just quit. When I got to those corner pieces on the rear end, where I could not get them to line up no matter what I did, and I bought more than another one. They're $100 a pop, and I'm just like, enough. So I quit working on it. I would come out occasionally and do something stupid, but I probably would have been done a couple of years ago had I kept working on it. So, but you know how life is, where your job changes or whatever. Just saw you were live, so I want to say, hi, Clark. This is the channel you need to go on, Clark's Place. I mentioned your channel in here already, Clark. Clark's Place. I know your name's not Clark, but you know what I mean. I mentioned it, and I am live. And I already mentioned on this live, is a real metalworking guy. His dad too. They do all this kind of stuff. I'm just an amateur dude. But subscribe to his channel if you can. It's Clark's Place. And I did check out Whistling Diesel. Yes, he buys a generallee. No, I did not see that, but I did check out his channel, where he's the guy who got his stuff stolen, right, from the guy down the street. That was kind of messed up. And then he was so cool. He didn't even press charges. Like, probably cooler than I would have been. Of course, I guess he has to live by the guy, and that would have caused a war. Yeah. So, yes. And that dude, think about it. He's just some dude, some kid, in my opinion, compared to me, a kid. Started a YouTube channel. I guarantee you he's making $10 $10 grand a month minimum. Check out the generallee. I will. Sweet, I've noticed some new subscribers lately. Pops and I appreciate the plug. You're welcome. So on Clark's Place, he and his dad are building all kinds of cars. Is it a Challenger or is it a Cuda? I can't remember. Clark's Place, people. I forgot. But anyway, they do all that. Seems to me it's a Challenger. I got his 69 Charger. And I bought those, sorry, I'm cleaning at the same time. Just all this dust. I bought those window clips, but I haven't put them in yet. I've been sanding. I'm sure you know how that is. Same thing with the hood ones. I'm being obsessive about these toolboxes. It's not like it really matters, but let's try to keep it a little clean here. You know what's bad is I'll be filming something, and then I have the 72 Challenger. Cool. I'll be filming something, and everybody subscribe to Clark's Place if you can on YouTube. Clark's Place, do you have an Instagram too? If you do, put it up. I'm going to go Clark's Place. After the Challenger, my Charger fixed, I have a 67 Charger. Ooh, another 69. Oh, we're going to turn to a wing car. Now, see, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. You'll probably get tons of subscribers for that. People love that. Is all that where's the Hurricane? It's in storage, but man, I love that bike. That bike is a beauty. I've had that bike for more than 20 years, probably 25 years, but I gave it to my brother, and because I got the Gold Wing, and then the Hurricane seemed dumb, and yep, Gold Wing, exactly. And I got the Hurricane, I got the Gold Wing, so the Hurricane seemed like, where's the radio? How come it's so fast? What does it do? It was not, I didn't care anymore, because the Hurricane's really fast. Like, after I fixed the Hurricane, got on it, I was like, holy crap, this thing's fast. I didn't remember it being that fast, but so I gave it to my brother. The alternator went out, and to get to the alternator, if you watch the videos on the Hurricane, is a pain. It took me, 2 months to fix? Not like 2 months straight, but like, when I could work on it, 2 months to fix. And I finally got it out, and it runs beautifully now. And it's, just like when I was a kid riding it, and man. And I don't tell anyone, but I'll tell you. I took that Hurricane in the desert. You remember what? You don't remember doing this. I took the Hurricane. Don't tell anybody. In the desert, in Nevada, and I was going like 130. Probably was 55. That's what I meant. 55. Yes, I wouldn't go 134 miles an hour. But again, I was this dumb kid. But I know we had to go pick my friend up from San Diego, and I-15 goes all the way from San Diego clear up to, wherever. And in the desert in Nevada, it was fast. It was really fast. And hi, Tim Sykes. Now, would I do it now? No, that would be bad to speed. You know what got me in so much trouble when I was a kid? Driving that Nova. And drag racing. I got 3 tickets in a week. Well, I can't believe what is this, confession? I got 3 tickets in a week and had to get some fancy pants insurance just to keep my license. And it was a pain. My mom was not happy. But yeah. Although when I take the Nova out now, like when the summer hits or probably the spring, I'll take the Nova out. I'm not going to drag race, but it doesn't hurt my feelings when some little turd in a little Honda pulls up next to me. The boom, boom. And then I'll be like, whoa. Then let him have it. Not that I've ever street raced as an adult, because that would be illegal. But wouldn't it be fun if you could? The Goldwing is another story where I saw it online on eBay, if you can believe that. And I'd sold my 1500. I'm looking at it. I wish you could see. In the corner over here, I have like the back taillight panel from my Goldwing, my 1500, still sitting here on the wall. Anyway, I sold that. And because I'm like, I never drive it. I had already given the Hurricane away years before, and I never rode the 1500, which I wish I had a video of that, but I don't. And so I sold it. And then later I'm like, man, I want another bike. So I went, found this Goldwing in Dallas, which is like 1,700 miles away from me. And I flew down there and rode it back. And man, hi, Joe Beagle and FC7 Hayes. Check out the YouTube channel if you get a minute. Geek and Son. Subscribe. Appreciate it. And Clark's Place. Juan Perez, ¿cómo estás? Just doing the live, talking about the car. How's everything going in your life? Juan. Si quieres, hablamos en español. It's like a code. Yeah, just working. I just been sanding. I'm getting all dirty just moving this car around. But got one of the sanding blocks here, and you just go. Don't get old. It hurts. My shoulders are sore because I worked, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours yesterday, and all I got was the hood and the fenders. Because I actually ran out of sandpaper. I got some more now, but of course I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I would, over and over and over. Claro que sí. Bien. Juan, I how do I say that? Hay algunas personas que they keep saying, how do I say that nicely? I'm just gonna say it in English. People have said I'm a racist because I'm building this generallee with that. With that, ta-da, the mean flag. I got this hat today. Came in the mail. I put it on. But Juan knows me. Juan, am I maybe I better ask. No, Juan knows me. Juan, am I a racist? He knows me in person. We worked together for at least a couple of years, probably. Y también hablamos español. See? Boom, or not. Well, that's not Juan, but it's Joe. I'm not. I like everyone unless they're. See, Juan's like crying. Wait a minute. Does that mean you're crying because I'm a real? People are giving me a lot of crap because of my own family. Like, oh, you can't do the flag. I'm like, kiss my. You know what? I'm not. There you go. See, Juan knows me. I like everyone unless they're an a-hole. And there are plenty of those on any race. Just be nice. Just be nice. We don't need to be the culture now is like you say one thing and you're like, oh no, you're a racist. And I'm like, you don't know me. Come on. But my own family is what kind of hurts my feelings. So I'm like, you know what? Kiss my, you know what? I don't need to. When I started building this car 6.5 years ago, I mean, the culture was kind of going this way, but it wasn't like insane. Like, oh no, did you breathe? You're a bad person. You've got to. You're what do you call it? And I'm like, yeah, really? But now, you can't do anything. It's hard being me. I know I'm complaining. It's not hard being me. My wife is awesome. I said, see, did you hear that Freudian slip? Yes, I hate all D-bags equally. También. Exacto. Yes, exactly. They can be anywhere. Like anywhere. Doesn't matter what race you are. That's a bunch of crap that people. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get really in trouble for this. But the crybabies want something to cry about, and this is the latest thing. Sorry if I pissed you off. Then probably you're one of those. Even if you're one of my family watching this, you should know me. Oh, I'm getting worked up. Now you get in trouble for getting worked up, Ace Card 25. Alf, I'd let you be in my video, but I don't know you. Becca Lowe. Hello, Becca. Becca, you never call, you never write. You start your new stuff, your new schedule tomorrow. Be nice to the new guy. So there's a new guy. I left my old job that I dearly loved, and sadly, but the new job is way better. Can I say that? Yeah, it's way better. And I wouldn't have left either, but I don't even want to go there. But whatever. The new job is better. And start cleaning, work off the tension. Yes. Let's clean the bench. I'm obsessively peeling this crap off of my bench. This what looks to be epoxy primer. Because I'm like, come on, people, can't we just be cool? Be nice, help where you can. And, like they used to say in my day, you don't got something nice to say, then don't say it. Now, I've said some mean things, but not because of someone's race. I say mean things because I don't like somebody. Mm-hmm. I won't even say it on here usually. Like if somebody's just a total D-bag, I'm like, just let it go. Like a lot of the I haven't had this on here much, but when you get one of those crazies, they start just, what's the word? They troll you. I don't get that usually. Channel's not big enough. But I knew be hacks only about the loser brand. Oh, you're right. I was kind of mean to them, but they can kiss my butt. You know how much money those people cost me? They ooh, go watch that. What did I call it? Dirty Rotten Renters. That was, and look how much, can you see? I've lost 50 pounds since then. That was actually hi Fat Cat Jr. Thanks for following. They trashed my house, and that woman still owes me probably, if I were to chase her, which I should, minimum 10 grand. And I'm just like, oh, let it go. Her life is her punishment. You wouldn't believe how many times I've started to say that. Her life is her punishment. She's talk about a nasty whatever. You know what's really cool about that, though? The renter videos. Check those out. Hi, Scott. Welcome to both. What really is the best thing with that renter is I got her out right before COVID hit, like the month before, like March of 2020. And had she had stayed, which I thought she was never going to leave. In fact, I was kind of mean's the wrong word. I was like, you need to get out because you're costing me money. She hadn't paid me for at least a month. And I could tell, I mean, there's so much garbage everywhere. It took me like a month to clean out. And if she had stayed, she'd probably still be there. We're talking 2 years later. Hi, Amy Drums. A lot plainer. Like, what do you mean? Like planner video? I don't get it. Fat Cat Jr. You mean like the quality of the camera? I have an HD camera on the, yes, mana. Do, 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 do. She'd still be sitting in my house because of this COVID crap. You know what I would have had to do? Hola. Buenas noches, Emery. I would have had to sell the house because her not paying rent for 2 years. I'm not rich. I barely, at one point doing my computer business years ago, I had money. I wasn't rich, but I had a lot more money now. Can't spell plainer. Yeah, so the camera on this, the camera you're on, Fat Cat Jr., is my old phone. I've got the TikTok one on my new phone, but I don't know if anybody's joining on that. I got a lot of likes. But man, I tell you what, I was so glad when that renter left. She was such a piece of crap. And her husband was actually cool. When they moved in, he was like, he would fix I never had to go over there. He was a dude. That's sexist. But he was a fix-it kind of a dude. I didn't have to do anything. Plumbing problem, he would fix it. Anything, boom, he would fix it. And he would tell me, hey, can you take that off there? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Thanks for fixing it. Plumbing, electrical, tile, whatever. When he left, and she got it. Am I disclosing things? No. But when he left, she got a dirtbag boyfriend. And do I know they were doing drugs? No. But dude, I don't know why I'm on the subject anyway. I swear dude was a child molester, and she had a little girl. And I told the dad, I'm like, dude, you need to get your kids out of there, man. This dude is not, I'm not going to go be specific, but this dude should not be around your kids. And he was just living off of her, who was living off of me. So I was getting pissed. And I wasn't like threatening, but I was just a jerk to her. I'm like, you need to get the hell out of my house because you are going to make me lose it. And she would have, if COVID had hit, I would guarantee it's 2022. She would have been living there had I not sold it, which I probably would have, for 2 years straight. And I guarantee wherever she went, she'd been living off of them because she's one of those take advantage of people's kindness. Oh, I hate that. Let's talk about something else like racism, sexism, any kind of ism you want. If you're a race car driver, does that make you a racist? Get it? Racing? Yes, you got to trust your instincts. And again, I like that the husband was a good guy. And, the people I have in there now, how much can I get into detail there? I don't think normally they would, I don't want you to go there. Don't go there. But they're like bikers, like hardcore bikers. And it does have a TikTok tag, or it will. It didn't originally. Well, maybe it did. Yeah, I remember looking at the fender tag, and it did have one. When I got it, it didn't have one, and then I bought one. My wife actually bought me one for a present. I haven't put it in, obviously, but I do have it. Anyway, the people that are in that house now, they might have had trouble renting because they're like hardcore bikers, but they've been awesome renters. So, and again, they take care of their crap. They pay their rent. I almost don't ever even go over there anymore. They take care of it, and it's wonderful. And like, I'm cool. Like the way the economy is going right now, I could totally raise their rent. Their lease is up like a year ago, but I'm not going to. It's an SE. It's not an RT, but it is an SE technically. Where do I have the fender tag in here? I do have the build sheet up in that corner, but I have to climb up there and get it, and I don't want to. But I'm about 95% sure it did have the TikTok tag, but it definitely will when it's done. So anyway, man, we've been on here for almost an hour and a half. So please, if you get a chance, go to the YouTube channel and Do you build a generallee and sell them? No, but I could. I may sell this one. I may sell this one. I'm just a guy in his garage who started documenting this and then just using social media. Stun charger. It's right there. There's the charger, S to S. How many chargers do you know? Just that one. I had the cop car one, like a 2009, I think it was. But the 69, or this second gen, this is it. This is all. Yeah. I will be putting this all together this spring and probably painting it this summer. And then zippity do it. And I might sell this one. Because I'm kind of attached to it, but I really want to get a Christine. It is a great car. Do I have vectors? What do you mean? Oh, the wheels. Yes. Yes. De nada, Emmy. I did. There's a video on that, actually. Man, and that, it's funny. That's when I noticed I was getting really fat. I had a goatee and I had that red shirt on, and I think it was a Coke shirt, actually. Coke did this to me. I actually look kind of fat in this camera right now. Hold on. But it's all muscle. No kidding, I've lost 50 pounds. And what do you do or work now? Is that Sam Romero? I do the same thing I always did. Same thing when I knew you, if that's who I think you are. They're 14s. I don't know if I want 15s or not. But the video, I was saying, I looked at that video, I'm like, holy crap, dude, you're getting fat. Because I was always a runner, and then as I got older, I stopped doing that. So I made a choice to, and it's not EY, by the way, Sam. Come on, dude. Of course, there's an E in your name, so you probably don't get that, how annoying that is. Plus, I knew you for 2 years. What are you doing? What was I saying? So I started losing weight, and I'm lifting weights, and whatever. 15s. I got 15. It's funny you say that. I have 14s on my Nova, the Kragers, and I just bought, not just, 6 months ago, right at the end of the summer, I bought some 15s, and I haven't put tires on it yet, but I do have the 15s that were going to go on the Nova, and then I will decide if they're any better or what. I have a friend in my town who has a Christine here in Alaska. Oh, see, I like that car. And that one, you know what I probably would do? I'd put a Hellcat in a Christine. I'd do all the suspension underneath, contemporary stuff, and put a Hellcat in there and paint it so beautiful, make it just so straight and perfect, and then it would be just kick ass. It would be. I would, and I know where one is. I know where a 58 Plymouth is. One of my videos that has probably 15,000 hits or views. There's one right where I used to go mountain biking, and they won't even call me back. I've called them multiple times. Hi, Sal, my pal. Jiu-jitsu. I'd like to learn jiu-jitsu. That's interesting that comes up. I would love to get a Christine. Of course, my wife would probably flip because I've already got 2 muscle cars. Third one, barely anywhere to put it. I could put it here, barely. But I'd have to reorganize. But if and when, I might sell this and get a Christine, which would be kind of sad in a way, but kind of good. We'd have to see. If I can buy that other Christine for the other 58 Plymouth, I'm going to do it. And I'm telling you, it is rusted like a big pile of crap. And right now, it's sitting. Thanks, Joe. I'm glad you're there. I do still go dirt biking, Sam. There's a video probably, right before it got cold. 5.7 upgrade. Ooh, see, that'd be cool. Or even a 440 would be cool. Or you could take the drivetrain out of one of, like a 2009, like the cop car I had. If you look on my channel on YouTube, I had a cop car, the 4-door white Charger, ex-cop car that I drove for at least 5 years before I got my truck. And you could don't sell, regret it every day since. It's probably true. I would never sell my Nova, like never. And I've had that since I was 15. But this, to me, is still a car. I know that sounds weird, but my Nova's like maybe not my child, but pretty close. So, and somebody will want this. I put so much time and energy into this. I'll never recoup all the money. Even if I sold this for $100,000, well, maybe that's not true. I don't think I definitely put $100,000 into it, but every panel is $1,000. Every, all the brakes and the brake lines and just the gas tank and the doors and everything. Don't tell my wife, by the way. But I don't want to sell it, no. But I definitely want a Christine. So if I can find a way to get both, then I'll have both. But I won't sell my Nova. And I'm going to paint my Nova next. Now, this channel may not have as much, what's the word? Nobody will care. Not a lot of people like Novas, especially the 73. She's what? She's what? Oh, she's watching. She might be watching. She knows. She doesn't know. Oh, I just bought a TV. That's why she knows about that. I was gonna say, what does she know? I would tell her before I bought it, Christine. But this car, I love this car too, man. I put so much time and energy into it. I don't know though. If I could find a place to put both of them, like my rule is, my wife's got to have a place in the garage. My truck can go outside. I don't really care. And during the summer, it does, because I put the Nova in this garage, so I can drive it whenever I want. But if I've got one of my Jay Leno, where I've got like a whole warehouse full of cars, that'd be cool, but I'm not rich, so. All right. Talk to you later, Sam. Keep up the good work. Tell everybody I said hi up in the you-know-where, and that I'm good. Okay? Anyway, we already are an hour and a half in it. And I appreciate everybody watching. And I'm going to sign off because she's probably wondering where I am. So bye on the TikTok. Meow. And anything else? I'm not gonna let that post either. TikTok is a bunch of. I could build on the garage. It's funny you say that. I do have space on the side where I could technically build on the side, which would be pretty cool. So we're out for TikTok. We're only on YouTube and Instagram now. But I'm going to sign off on Instagram too. So Fat Cat Jr., check out my YouTube channel. Anybody on Instagram, check out the YouTube channel, Geek and Son. Subscribe if you want, if you like this kind of stuff. And now I'm going to go. Anything else? 10, 9, 8. I got his text. Let's see if I have to stand for a second. Oh, people need somebody to come in for them. Not me. Sweet. Appreciate it, Fat Cat. All right. I'm going to go. I'll be back next Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Bye, everyone. Thanks for talking. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Bye, everyone on YouTube.